welcome into Sports Central Thursday night, the draft edition. I'm Siera Santos. We'll hear from the Lakers' number 2 pick in just a bit, plus recap all of the day's action from New York City. Also, the Dodgers trying to string together back-to-back wins in Chicago, and Kings center Jarrett Stoll strikes a plea deal. But before all that, we start with the NBA draft. And while many experts predicted the Lakers would take Duke big man Jahlil Okafor, the purple and gold decided to go in a different direction. They went small and selected Ohio State's D'Angelo Russell, the player many feel has the most superstar potential in this year's draft. The 6'5" point guard can score, rebound, and pass, but even he was surprised to be taken second overall.
I knew I could go anywhere from the 1 to 4 or 5 range. But me being able to go second was unexpected. I heard so many other names before mine, and my confidence usually gets me over the hump when it comes to competing, so I know I can bring that.
He's ready to play. In just one season at Ohio State, Russell did everything for the Buckeyes, averaging 19 points, 5 assists, and nearly 6 rebounds per game. The only other freshmen in NCAA history to average 19, 5, and 5 are Danny Ainge and Kenny Anderson. Not bad company. And that combination of skills was just too much for the Lakers to pass up.
We exhausted everything that's available to us in terms of scouting Ohio State this year.
Now to the rest of the draft, and while the Lakers pick may have surprised some, the Timberwolves played it safe. Kentucky's Karl Anthony Towns going first overall was pretty much a lock. In his lone season with the Wildcats, Towns averaged 10 points and almost 7 rebounds a game. The top 3 picks were all freshmen, as Duke's Jahlil Okafor was picked up by the Sixers, who bring in yet another big man. This is the 3rd straight year they've taken a center with their first round pick.
I'm just so blessed to be in this position to be able to give back to my parents and be able to show them that all the hard work and determination and sacrifices that they give to me is coming true. And it's just amazing to think that just 2 years ago I was in high school.
I'm very excited. I ran into Jeremy Grant as I was walking back here. He said, "I'll see you tomorrow." So that's somebody I played with on Team USA a few years ago. Actually, Joel Embiid texted me last night saying, "I'll see you in Philly." So he kind of jinxed me. It's a great feeling. I know some of those guys already, so I'm excited.
Here's a look at more picks in this year's NBA draft. Towns goes first to Minnesota, and the Lakers go with the point guard selecting D'Angelo Russell. That allowed the 76ers to take Okafor, and Phil Jackson and the Knicks grabbed 7'2" big man from Latvia, Kristaps Porzingis. And the Clippers actually get involved, acquiring Brandon Dawson out of Michigan State. He was taken 56th overall by New Orleans. Turning to baseball, and the Dodgers picked up a 5-2 win yesterday in Chicago by means of the long ball, and enter tonight leading the National League with 95 home runs. 5 players now have 10 or more homers before the All-Star break. That's the first time that's happened for the club in 15 years. Today, the boys in blue try to string together back-to-back wins. Dodgers looking to split the 4-game set with the Cubs. Blue Crew jumped out to an early lead. Bases loaded for Howie Kendrick in the first, and he comes through with a double down the first baseline. 2 runs come in to score, and the Dodgers take a 2-0 lead. Top of the second, the Dodgers keep piling it on. Kike Hernandez gets a hold of this one, takes it deep to straightaway center, and Carlos Frias is on his horse. He scores all the way from first base. The triple from Hernandez puts LA up 3-0. Very next batter is Jimmy Rollins, who smashes a single to the gap. That brings in another run. Dodgers go on top 4-0, and Carlos Frias was sharp on the mound. He strikes out David Ross here in the second, then gets Chris Coughlin swinging in the 5th. Dodgers shut out the Cubs, winning 4-0.
Yesterday we were able to pull one out. Bullpen did a nice job. Same with today. Carlos, obviously 0s through 5, and then, the bullpen did a nice job kind of piecing it together for us.